Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Today we're going to talk about using gamification to supersize and grow your business. Gamification as a strategy to get more engagement, to get more lifelong customers, etc. All the good things that we do to increase and grow and supersize our business. I don't know if I've mentioned it or not, but my first job out of college, I went to school and I got an engineering, marketing, and management degree. I got actually 3 degrees. I went to college for a long time because I loved it and I loved learning. And my first job was working for Procter and Gamble, making toilet paper. Actually, not making the toilet paper, but leading teams that made toilet paper. So we made Charmin, we made White Cloud, and there were things that people loved to do as working in manufacturing, and things that people didn't really like to do or pay attention to. So I learned early on in my corporate career the power of gamification. I got the idea, and I don't know what I was looking at or studying. I was probably doing Rich Dad Poor Dad's cash flow game at the time or something, gave me the idea. And I thought, all right, we have to talk about safety once a month. We have to have safety meetings. How can I make safety a topic, number one, that everybody gets engaged in, involved in, wants to participate in, and helps? So I made up a series of games. Every month, instead of having a dry, boring safety talk, we had a gamification. We had different games that we played. We did safety scavenger hunts. We did safety puzzles. We did safety crosswords. We did safety, all kinds of different games. And because of that, we got written up in the company-wide journal, and we won an award for doing this because it was fun, right? It made something that we needed to do that was really important, fun, and engaging for the people that participated in it. And so I learned early on that gamification could be a really powerful way to build your team, but also to build and grow and supersize your business. So that's what I want to talk about it a little bit today. How do we go about doing that? Why would you want to do that? You want to do it because it allows people to get engaged and motivated and act in the ways that you want to. The whole purpose of gamification is to engage people, get them involved, and then get them to do a certain thing you want to do. I wanted my teams to be safe. I didn't want us to ever have an injury. Now, that wasn't necessarily 100% successful, but that was the intent of the safety meetings and the safety topics that we had. So we can take a strategic, systematic approach just like we do for anything else. It can be a simple 3 to 5 step process to do anything, to implement any strategy in your business. And I like to break it down to that because then we feel like we could actually do it. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. So what are some strategic steps and strategies to implement when it comes to gamification? Number one, we want to use gamification, and I'm going to jump back a little bit, to enhance our users' experience with our company. So whatever we do, we want it to be engaging. We want it to be important to them. We want it to be something that they care about and like, and we want it to be in the format that they would appreciate the most too. It's all about improving the customer's experience with our organization. Now, there are companies out there that have made gamification and done it the wrong way. It's kind of like reward programs. You can have a reward program, but if it isn't what your customers want and it isn't serving them, then there's no point in having it because it can actually have a negative impact on your business and on your brand. So the first thing we want to do is we want to define our clear objectives. Why are we gamifying this particular part of our process, or this particular way of interacting with our customers, or whatever other stakeholder you might want to involve in gamification? Sometimes you might want to get your regulators involved in gamifications so that they're tied up and busy. No, that's not true. You always want to just do the right thing, right? It's so much easier to do what's right and do more than's expected, to go that extra mile to make people happy, and that includes regulators and other stakeholders as well as our customers. But we want to know, what are we doing? What is the purpose of our gamification? Are we trying to get more people actually seeing our content? Are we trying to get more leads? Are we trying to get more people coming into our business? Are we trying to create an experience that will encourage people to stay with our business? What is our objective? Then we want to make sure that we understand absolutely positively, clearly, our audience. Everything starts with the people we're here to serve. This is one of the toughest lessons I had to learn. Just about everybody who comes online thinks that their product or service is for everybody. Kind of like network marketing. Hey, we got something for everyone. And we know how well that works out. Everybody just finds it annoying. Then we want to make sure that we're designing engaging experiences for people. Nobody wants to play a dull, boring game, but they love to play and love to share an exciting, engaging game. Then we leverage data analysis so we can continually improve and iterate the gamification system that we've put in place, right? Because nothing lasts forever. Nothing can be stagnant. You just throw it out there and you hope it works and you never make any changes or tweaks to it. Everything we do, we initiate, we take action, then we see what kind of results we're getting, then we correct or change or do more of what's working and less of what isn't working, or fix what's broken. It's a great way to get people involved in a fun way and doing what you want them to do, and not in a manipulative way, right? If you're manipulative, if you're not trustworthy or not transparent in your game or just like in your reward program, people will get disillusioned and it will have the exact opposite effect that you want in the first place. Best practices for gamification. There are some things that you want to do. If you foster a culture of creativity and collaboration in your organization, people are more likely to be successful in helping you create a good gamification for your business. We want to embrace continuous improvement and iterative changes to things, right? Again, just like any business plan you've ever created. Did you ever create a business plan for your business and use it exactly as it was written? No. Did you turn it into your financial people to try to get some money to get your business going, or a line of credit or something, and by the next day you already start to see the flaws or the misalignment in the assumptions that you made when you created that? It's just like a budget. We create budgets to help us manage different parts of our business, but we know that they're seldom, if ever, 100% accurate. We also want to cultivate transparency and trust. Again, if you don't build honesty, transparency, and trust in your gamification system, it is going to flop and come back to bite you in the derriere. So be careful about that. Love to know if you've ever done gamification. I've done gamification for about 50 businesses, including my own, and done, you name it, and we've done the spectrum of things. We created an entire app that was all based on gamification of people's actions and the actions we wanted them to do, and rewarded them for that, which was super stressful and challenging, but really, really educational process. All right, that's it. That's all I've got for you today. If I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow with another strategy you can use to build and grow your business. Have a great day.